Welcome to Allie's Attic, where you never know what kind of surprises you'll find in my attic. I'm your host, Allie, and today my surprise is a 20-year-old punk hip-hop artist from southern New Jersey, Tommy Traina. Hi, Tommy.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, not much. How about you?
I've just been starting this tour for my album that just went on iTunes like 2 days ago, and a lot of people have been like, sending me screenshots of them listening to it and stuff, so it's really cool.
Right on. And it's the debut for your new album.
Yeah, it's like my first real album, I'd say. I had a free album in the past and an EP, but this is like the first real project I put out, I'd say. And some of it, some of the songs from the old project are on here, but they're all re-recorded and they all sound super consistent. So I'd say it's my first real project I've put out.
Right on. And now you've opened for some big names. You opened for Aaron Carter, T. Mills, Sammy Wilk. That must have been pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy. I guess those were three of the biggest, but yeah, Aaron Carter, not a lot of people watched my set because I went first, but he did, and I thought that was really weird. And he kept winking at me and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I think Aaron Carter, I think he digs it. And then afterwards, I hung out with him for 4 hours, and he brought me to his meet and greet, and he introduced me to everyone he met, and it was crazy because the first CD I got when I was 6 years old was Aaron Carter. So for that to come full circle was the craziest thing for me. And then T. Mills pulls me up every show I go to of his. So technically not opening for him, but I perform with him. I perform the bands on with him at every show I go to now, which is also insane. And then Sammy Wilk was probably not the biggest show, but the craziest show I ever played, just because I played that and then everything just started blowing up, Twitter, everything, of people that weren't even at the show. Just the fact I was on that gave me some kind of status, and it was pretty insane. And I also, his merch guy gave me his phone, and I shouted myself out on his Snapchat, which was ridiculous because he gets 200,000 views per snap.
Wow.
So, yeah, those three were, three of the craziest experiences, I guess, so far, show experiences.
That's awesome. Now,
yeah,
one of my daughter's favorite bands, you were working on last year's Warped tour and the Blink 182 tour, right?
Yeah. Basically how that happened was I was just hustling CDs on my own at Warped Tour, and my friends in this band called Centerfolds, they were wear your Centerfold shirt, something good might happen. And I don't really know what they meant by that, but I really like them, and they're now a popular band. Mm-hmm. But certain people at Warped Tour know who they are, so I was all right, I'll wear a shirt. And I was trying to just sneak in one day after I was sold CDs in the line. I was just trying to get into Warped Tour. I don't know what I was thinking I was about to do, but I was walking up to the gate from behind, and then I hear a voice go, "You're in a Centerfold shirt. Yo, come over here. Want to get high?" And I'm like, "Man, I'm straight edge, but I'll hang out. What's up?" And he's like, "Yo, I used to be in a band called Hand." He's like, "If I give you some CDs, you want to sell them, and you can keep half of what you make." And I'm like, "Hell yeah!" These CDs are a lot nicer packaged than mine are. So I started selling those with mine, and then from there we did the same thing on the Blink 182 tour. So it was kind of crazy. I only was planning on doing a few days of Warped Tour, and I ended up doing the whole rest of the tour with him. And then this year I'll be hustling my new album CDs on all of Warped Tour, and maybe get a real job on it again this year. But we'll see what happens.
Well, you're really good. I love rap, which is going to surprise the heck out of everybody because most of my artists that have come on are country. But Eminem is my idol.
Oh yeah.
And I love your music. I let my 12-year-old grandsons into all kinds of really crazy music, and I said, "Wait, you got to check this guy out that I have coming on." And I played your 2 songs, and he was so pumped. So yeah, it's they're very good. It's going to be the first time I've ever had to put a parental advisory up.
Yeah.
But that's all good.
No, it's a good thing about like doing work tour and stuff for me is you never know really who's gonna like. Because I don't even really consider it rap. I consider it just like this weird punk, like hip hop sound. Like I call it punk hop.
Yeah.
So, like those kids like all kinds of music, so you never know like who's gonna like rap really. Like you really don't like, you know, huge like buff white dudes that look like they listen to metal to listen to rap. Like that's why I'll just hit every person in those lines because you really don't know who's gonna like a certain kind of music.
Yeah. Well, and I know people have opinions, and that's fine. Everybody's allowed an opinion. I think it takes a lot of artistry and work to be hip hop or rap. I mean, to say things that quickly and have them rhyme is beyond me because I couldn't do it if my life depended on it. So I think you're very, very talented. I think anybody that does the kind of music that you do are like beyond talented, and I enjoy it. I listen to it all the time. So. Now, where can people buy your music, Tommy, if they want to purchase it?
It's on iTunes right now. It's on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify. Like when I uploaded it, even says it's on a bunch of other stores I've never heard of before. So if you type in Tommy Traina off the rails, you'll find it.
So
much anywhere. For iTunes, Spotify are like the biggest. And then at Young Beats 100, if you type that in like anywhere. On social media, you'll find me, and you can download all my older music for free.
Okay.
As well.
Wait, how old were you when you started?
I want to say 13, because I've been writing and trying to do like music here and there like my whole life, and I did talent shows and stuff like when I was like real young. But I'd say 13, 14 is when I like. At lunch in like 7th grade, was like, yo, guys, Young Beats, like, let's do this. And then, like, of course, it was like a group, but like no one else even like took it as close as serious as I did. So I just like took it and ran with it. And that's why all my social media is like Young Beats 100, even though it's the most generic name. That's because I was like 13 when I came up with it. It took me all 2 seconds.
It's a cool name. I like it. Okay, so what 2 songs are we going to hear from you?
So, Sid Vicious featuring It's Okay to Cry and Young Guy. And then Nightmares featuring Devilino, who is a real good friend of mine. So.
Okay, and they're both great songs. I've listened to both of them. And I'm going to, when I put up your songs and your interview, I'll just put the people can reach you on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook by just typing in Young Beats 100 so they can find you. And I'll also put up where they can purchase your music. When I am done this, I'll be broadcasting it on Twitter that it's done, as well as Instagram, and I have 2 Facebook accounts. So a lot of people are going to get access to it. And I'm hoping that they go and buy your music and get you on your way because I think you're really talented, Tommy. And thank you so much for coming on my show. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And when you make it big and, you know, you win awards and stuff, you can come back on.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I'm determined. I'm going to help you get there. Sure. All right, so...
I mean, Chance the Rapper won a Grammy, so anything's possible.
Well, and you know what? You know how many times I've talked to people about that when I do interviews now? Because most of the people I interview are independent, right? And,
Dude, Day got on the radio, Chance the Rapper got on the radio, Macklemore got on the radio. None of them have labels. So
exactly.
It's more and more every year now.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people are saying that they like the freedom of being independent because when you're signed into a record deal, you have to produce so many songs and so much time, and you have, you know, appearances, and your life isn't yours. Nothing wrong with...
Yeah, they get like 90% of your money, too.
Yeah, exactly.
People don't know that.
Yeah, they get a lot of money. And I mean, nothing wrong with being signed. Being signed is great as well. But yeah, Chance the Rapper changed the game, I'll tell you that much. And that was just from Spotify and wherever he sold his music and being on social media and constantly being on it. So I see a lot of artists doing that now, and you're one of them, which is why when I saw ya, I was like, holy, I want that guy on. So yeah, I'm very happy. All right. Sure. So like I said, keep us informed. I've got you on my Twitter, so anything new comes up, I'll see. If it's something that I think I want everybody to hear about, we'll put you on. And thanks a lot and have a great day.
Awesome. Thank you.
And thank you for joining me on Allie's Attic. Keep checking my website because you never know what kind of surprise you'll find in my attic. Cheers.